You may have heard Tim Roberts read from his book of poetry, Busted, on a previous podcast. If you have, you'll know that Tim has spent his working life as a British police person, amongst other things. And now he lives in New Zealand and has been diagnosed with Parkinson's. And if you haven't heard his reading, do go to our website and find it. It's terrific. I'll add a link in the show notes to make life easier for you. Now, while Tim was here at P Towers, I asked him what he's currently reading, because we can never have too many book recommendations, can we? Personally, I've just finished All the Broken Places by John Boyne, and not wishing to give any spoilers, if you enjoyed his book, The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, you're surely going to love this one. I romped through it, eager to find out what would happen to the main characters. I was surprised, but definitely not disappointed. Beautiful, seamless writing as you would expect, and a great read. Thank you once again, John Boyne. Anyway, I know there are many of you who love a good book, and you regularly update me on your thoughts about the recommendations we sometimes make. So I'm hoping Tim has something up his sleeve to excite us. Tim, what do you like to read when you're not writing?
I can't just read one. I'm reading Ash by Masaya Sato. Available as a digital PDF through the Haiku Foundation. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. It's woven with such deep thought, what I think to be masterful touches of subtlety. From 1988. I think it's amazing, plenty of nuanced poems. The skill of the poet fills me with admiration. Mm. And I'm also at the same time reading Snow Bones, also by Masaya Sato. The use of white space is radical in the way he positions the poems and the impact that has on your reading process. It's darker in tone, deeper in texture, bleak and beautiful. I thought it was fantastic.
I think Snowbones is his second work and Ash the first, wasn't it?
Yes, quite a few years in between them. I think the second one was 2016.
Yes, indeed. Quite a few years. I'm familiar with Ash. I haven't read Snowbones, but I brought one piece of work from Ash along, which just blew me away when I read it. And it's, I'll read it to you. An empty plate, smashing it, autumn clearer. An empty plate, smashing it, autumn clearer. I read that and I thought, oh, yet again, something I wish I'd written. But I keep it on my phone, it's there.
Yeah. That's one I do a similar thing from his second book. My hands, numb with cold, in prayer. My hands, numb with cold, in prayer. I thought the posing of that was superb.
Oh, yeah. And has he had any influence on your writing yet?
Yes. I think I want to write a book on contemplative haiku. Mm-hmm. And he's leading me deeper into areas I hadn't even considered and styles that blow me away.
Yeah, I must get on and read Snowbones now. But those are, highly recommend them. I agree with you, Tim, and it makes it really easy that wonderful Haiku Foundation have got them on the website. And I'll put links in the show notes so people can find them easily. Wonderful. Thank you, Tim. Ash, as I said, I can definitely recommend that. I've read that one. Looking forward to catching up with Snowbones. And if any of you have read them, let me know. And if you've got a review, keep it clean. I will put those on the show notes too. So, Tim, thank you very much for your recommendations. And thank you to all of you for joining us today. I hope Tim and I have given you something new and interesting to read. Do let me know. Send me an email. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you get it. You don't want to miss out on more poetry and more book recommendations, do you? Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Patricia.